Hello, and welcome back to Mr. Anderson's Let's Play of Famicom Detective Club Part 2. Let's continue the investigation. Luckily, they gave us little flashbacks, a save point, and yes, we shall view the logbook. The girl in the back. Last time, the investigation of Yoko Kojima continued. Miss Hayama, a teacher at Yoshimitsu High School, was apparently the originator of the girl in the back rumor, in which she flat out denies. Okay, so, let's go to, high school? Yes, we know that. Maybe I'm missing something here. Art room. Let's go check on... speak to... Kamada. Person isn't here right now. Hayama. Person isn't here right now. Oh, no, I didn't mean to push that. Gosh damn it. Speak to... Student. Person isn't here right now. Check. Vicinity. Oh no, vicinity. Various student portraits or sculptures decorate the room. Let's think. Could Miss Hayama really have started the tale of the girl in the back? It doesn't sound like it. Let's think again. Oh, Miss Hayama. Miss Hayama's back. Is there something the matter? Where's Mr. Kamada? He said he lost his wallet. He ran off, looking for it. You don't say. I do say. Is there anything on your mind, Miss Hayama? Perhaps you want to spill the beans on something? Okay. We just gonna stare at each other awkwardly? I really have to get going. Miss Hayama, thank you for seeing me. Have a good day. Hold on. There's something I need to speak to you about. Why didn't you say so in the first place? The truth is, the person who started all the gossip about the girl in the back is me. I think I called that one. Ask about girl in back. You see, the reason I didn't talk before is because Mr. Kamada was around. I don't know what I would do if anyone ever found out the person who started the rumor was actually a teacher. I'm not at all proud of it, but I think I'd better tell you what I know in case it provides you with some clues. Tell me all you know, lady. It was November 10th, 15 years ago. I was just a sophomore back then. Was it November 10th, the same day Mr. Kaneda was murdered? Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. Flashback time. At around 10 p.m. that evening, I suddenly remembered I'd left some homework in my locker. I snuck out of my house and quietly made my way to the high school. When I got there, it was as silent as the grave. Just as I was about to sneak in, someone called out in a soft, trembling voice from behind me. Sort of looked like, the girl from Scooby-Doo. Velma. Jinkies. I immediately froze, scared stiff. Slowly, I turned to where the voice came from, and there, there, standing in a window, was a blood-soaked girl. Nothing has ever scared me so much in my entire life. I shut my eyes, trying desperately not to scream out loud, and then, when I looked back, there was no one there. Scared out of my wits, I forgot all about my homework and ran straight home. My heart raced all night long. Shinobu. The girl in the back is the ghost of Shinobu Asakawa. There's no doubt in my mind. The girl soaked in blood. That's Shinobu? I think so. All this talk scares me like you wouldn't believe. Even today, I can't compare it to anything else in my life. It has to have been Shinobu. There's no other explanation for it all. She was wearing a schoolgirl's uniform. Like all good Japanese horror, schoolgirl uniforms. I told you the same story to Yoko when she came around to investigate a little while ago. A short while afterwards, Yoko was found dead. Could it be the curse of the girl in the back? Please, I beg you, don't tell anybody else what I've told you. I don't want to be known for this. Did you notice anything? Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Please, never make me talk about that awful night ever again. There's one more thing, though. Shortly after I spoke with Yoko, I found her having some sort of dispute with Mr. Tazaki. The janitor, right? I didn't intrude. It was none of my business. I think it's about time I paid a good old Tazaki a visit. Let's go to the janitor's room. Let's bust this case wide open. Don't look so happy to see me there, Tazaki. You! What are you doing here? Let's ask you a few questions, punk. I'm not saying nothing. Then what about Yoko? You had words with her, did you not? Mr. Tazaki, is it true you recently had a discussion with Yoko Kojima? I don't know. I don't remember anything about that. Feigning ignorance won't help you here, Mr. Tazaki. Mr. Tazaki, there was a witness who reported seeing the two of you having a heated discussion. Quit bothering me. I'm not talking. I don't know who you're talking about. You can't accuse me of anything. I'm talking about this girl in this photo. This jog any memories? This is Yoko Kojima. Something's obviously up with Mr. Tazaki. There's no way he normally acts this way around people. I wonder what kind of alibi he'd give me for the Yoko incident. Where were you? Mr. Tazaki, can you remember what you were doing at around 9 p.m. on the 10th of this month? I'm innocent. That's what they all say. It's all a big misunderstanding. Mr. Tazaki, please cooperate. Get out! Mister, what are you doing? Ayumi, why are you here? I came running when I heard shouting coming from here. What's going on? What is it, Ayumi?
Yesterday, I went to lay a flower bed by the riverbank where they found Yoko in remembrance. While I was down there, I think I may have found a clue. On the night Yoko was murdered, down by the riverbank, someone saw a man lurking around. However, they didn't get a good clear look at his face.
I wonder who that could be.
Huh? The eyewitness did say the man looked about 6 years though.
The janitor, huh?
It's impossible to say whether or not this is related to the case. Mr. Tazaki looks about the age though, doesn't he?
The culprit always returns to the scene of crime.
What are you saying now? I've had enough of this. Hey! Mr. Tazaki, we're just trying to talk.
Did he kick us out?
I can't believe that guy kicking us out like that. Are you okay, Ayumi? I will not allow Yoko's murderer to get away.
Hey, would you mind if I held on to this notebook until the case is solved? It's coming in pretty handy.
Yeah, but take good care of it, mister. It's all I've got to remember her by anymore.
Let's ask her about Tazaki.
I don't know what to think of him anymore. Do you think he could be involved in the Yoko's death?
Music's really good right here. In fact, all the music in this game is really good.
After learning someone saw a man his age down by the riverbank on the night Yoko was murdered.
Yes, complete your sentence.
The girl in back, she's standing behind me now, mister. I have to do something. What kind of secrets could Yoko have taken to her grave? They're saying there's been some strange man lurking around school lately.
That's what the crossdresser was talking about. What? The crossdresser? Oh, yes. The strange-looking woman. I thought that was a woman, but I guess it was a crossdresser.
Was the man who discovered the same as the transvestite?
Wow, this is taking some turns.
Doesn't anybody know who he was?
Oh, that was me.
No, nobody's ever seen him before. Hey, listen, the reason I'm here so late is that I need to talk to one of the teachers about some homework.
Okay.
If someone had come to the school today, I must have missed him.
Cheer up, Ayumi.
We'll find the killer soon. I'm headed to the staff room. Would you like to come along?
Sounds good. I haven't gotten the chance to speak with Mr. Hibino yet. This will give us the perfect time. Go to staff room. Hopefully I don't get a staph infection.
I get the feeling someone's watching us.
Come on. That's ridiculous. The plot thickens. This is the staff room. Hibino is here. He still seems somewhat distraught.
Ah, hello, Mr. Detective.
Let's see. Let's ask him about Yoko.
I can't believe it.
What can't you believe? I'm getting the silent treatment, huh? Nothing but the silent treatment. He sure is talkative. Ah, you're not saying. We're not gonna talk. I'll beat it out of you. He doesn't seem to be hearing any of my questions. He must still be pretty shaken up. This guy had said absolutely nothing, with the exception of a sentence or two about Yoko. Maybe he's in shock. Mr. Habino? Mr. Habino. A well-dressed man enters the room. He sure seems very dignified and proper. I'd say he's about 60. Ah, there you are, Mr. Habino. I've been looking all over for you. Ah, you must be Detective Ander. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Principal Urabe. Let's, ask about... I sincerely apologize, but I need to speak with Mr. Habino. Perhaps he could meet with you another time. Thank you. That sucks. Speak to? Uribe? That person isn't here right now. Guess the only other person is Ayumi. I'm finished here. Okay. Who is this gent named Urabe? He seems like a good person to me. Everyone here respects him. I guess you don't know anything there. Mister? I want to help you. I want to help find who did this. I can't just sit back and let the killer get away with this. Why, I'm speechless. Please, mister. Yeah, let's go. I don't want to be late. Wait for what? Yeah, let's go. Okay, I don't want to be late. Okay. Okay, think. I understand how Ayumi feels, wanting to catch whoever killed her friend as soon as possible. However, I don't know if it's a good idea to put her in harm's way like this. Ayumi, I don't know if this is a good idea for your own safety. Mister? I'm getting in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry. Ayumi. Ayumi's gone. Oh, who's this man? She'll be back. They'll always come back. Let's go back to the detective agency and see if Isugi has anything to say. Plus, it's a good place to clear my thoughts. Itsugi's gone. It was recently learned that Miss Hayama is the originator of the tale of the girl in the bag. It all started on that very day, 15 years ago, when Mr. Kaneda was murdered. Rumor has it, the girl in back is actually the ghost of Shinobu Asakawa, haunting the school. However, this can't be happening. Ghosts aren't real, are they? Well, if you've learned anything from our Let's Play of Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters, yes, they are real. A strange man has started showing up around the school grounds lately. He looks about 30, but nobody knows who he is. And I've got a bad feeling about that janitor, Mr. Tazaki. I've got my eye on him. According to what Detective Moriyama said, it may have been Shinobu's blood on the street, outside the Kaneda mansion. Let me check my notes. Shinobu must have been at the mansion when Kaneda was murdered. It's too bad she was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. According to my notes, the Kaneda murder took place around 9 p.m. A. If Shinobu was abductive, it must have also happened around that time. B. Mr. Hayama said he arrived at the high school an hour later, at 10 p.m. C. Could the blood-soaked figure she saw have been Shinobu? This theory fits with the timeline, but still, there are so many wild cards. It could have been anyone there. And what does the school have to do with all this? Ayumi seems so sad back at the school. I wish there was something more I could do for her. Let's go to... the phone. Okay. The phone. It's a telephone. Take? What? Phone. Mitsugi Detective Agency. How can I help you? Mr. Anderson, I've uncovered something that may be some interest to you. It seems there was another suspect for the Kaneda case, in addition to Mr. Uchida. You don't say. I do say. It's someone who now works with Yoshimitsu High School. Mr. Tazaki, by any chance? Do you have any idea who it is? I've got a feeling it's this person. Yes, I'm right. Got it. Got it. You're right on the money. As the story goes, Mr. Tazaki apparently once owed Mr. Kaneda a large sum of money. A few days before the Kaneda murder, an eyewitness reported seeing a dispute between Kaneda and Tazaki. However, Tazaki had a solid alibi. At the time of murder, Tazaki claimed to be at the high school. He was allegedly plastering a wall. It sounded suspicious to me, but when I asked Tazaki about it, he confirmed the story. Of course he would. I got this information from Principal Urabi. He seemed like a reasonable enough man. Maybe they're covering for each other. Urabi was apparently an old acquaintance of Kaneda's. However, I don't think there's any connection to the murder. All of Urabi's statements have checked out. Usugi, that's me. For the time being, see what you can find out from people around the school. That girl Ayumi might also be a valuable source of information. By the way, how is she doing? Well, it's probably better I don't ask. Good luck, detective. Maybe we should go talk to Tazaki again. I guess I'll think. So, Tazaki claims he was repairing the crumbled wall at the time of the Kaneda murder. At any rate, the murder took place and Shinobu went missing. Which all happened at the very same time as Tazaki claims to be repairing the wall. How convenient. At 9 o'clock at night seems odd. I can't shake the feeling there's some sort of secret hidden here. I'd love to see what Urabi and Tazaki have to say about each other. I'm on to something. I know it. I think the two are connected. Peculiar alibi. Alright, let's go to the janitor's room. Class is still in session. I guess I should wait in the staff room until school's out. It's probably impossible to reach the principal right now. Before anything else, I'd like to have another talk with Mr. Tazaki. He should be in the janitor's room, right?
Well, let's get this over with.
Mr. Tazaki, you know about the Kaneda incident quite well, correct? Ah, wide-eyed, huh? Don't worry, I'm not going to take you in or anything. You have a solid alibi, I've heard. A solid alibi? Sure. What are you doing? In the form of a brick wall. I'm no killer. Really, I'm not. You gotta believe me. Wall. So, on the night of the Kaneda murder, you claim to have been plastering a wall out at the old school building. Is that correct? Yeah, Principal Urabi asked me to repair it. He wanted me to do it that night. I was plastering the wall from 9 until midnight. I was in debt a long time ago, so I borrowed some money from him. He was ruthless, I tell you. Ruthless. I'm no killer, really. I'm not. You gotta believe me. I don't think you're a killer. However, I do think you know something that you're not telling us. So, Principal Urabi is aware of your work that night. Yeah. While I was doing the job, he came out a couple times to check on me. I told you the truth. Now scram! Oh, sorry. Let's take a look around. There's no one around. School's still in session. However, an old man happens to be walking by. Perhaps this is the old man people were talking about. Excuse me. Huh? What do you want? What business do you have here with a simple old man like me? Oh, he's the school janitor. Sort of a strange fellow, if you ask me. That's weird. A fine gentleman. I've heard nothing but good things about the man. He sure looks like some sort of famous actor, doesn't he? That makes me even more suspicious of Urabi. Yes, that was that murder a few years back, as I recall. I think it's a little bit more than a few years back, but yes. There's much they don't know about the Kaneda murder. And what do you know about it? You remind me of someone who came by recently. She was just as curious as you. Oh, Yoko, It could have just been my imagination. My mind plays so many tricks on me anymore. Yes, the fact that that's a girl and I'm a boy. May I go now? My back is beginning to ache. By all means, don't mind me. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Quite the young whippersnapper, are you? See you around, sonny. Seems like a nice fellow, but why he was here and who he was, we didn't get his name. Let's go check out the plaster job Tazaki did. This is the old school building. Let's check. So, Tazaki's alibi for the Kaneda murder was that he was plastering this wall. There's something not right about all this. Why would Mr. Tazaki have been instructed to repair the walls so late at night? That's what I was thinking. There's no reason for him to have come here so late. But regardless, he said he was here from 9 p.m. D, the same time of the murder, A. Well, he might have been here that late, because maybe Mr. Urabe wanted him there for a certain reason. Maybe Mr. Urabe needed a alibi. And that's why he came to check on him so frequently. He also claimed the job took him till midnight. Mr. Urabe has corroborated that Tazaki was there till midnight. But this is all an awfully peculiar alibi. I'd like to have a talk with Principal Urabe about this, but chances are he's so busy right now. Let's ask Mr. Tazaki. Tazaki's gone. Oh, what's that, though? Let's check that bag. A bag has been left here. Let's see. Bag. I wonder if that's a good idea. I think it is. Oh, sorry, I just got a message. My boy Bacon just picked up Monster Hunter. Awesome. Yay, so now you can play with me. Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's mine, I knew it. After I told you, you still don't believe me. Sorry, I got a little distracted by that. I'm very excited to have a monster hunting party. I've had enough of this. Let's hear. If you don't leave, I will. Sheesh. One second. Let's see. Go to old building. Maybe he'll be there. This is the old school building. Ah, the bell. Could class be letting out? Class should be letting out about just about now. I'm sorry. I've been so happy. I'm so excited to have Monster Hunter. My buddy just picked it up. I'm enthused to hell about it. Let's go. Let's regain our train of thought here. It's strange now I think about it. Miss Hayama didn't say she saw anyone else here the night of the Kaneda incident. Besides the girl in the bag. But if Mr. Tazaki was telling the truth, then he was here with Urabe at the time. I forgot. Yes, she said she didn't see anybody. I hate to put her through anymore, but it looks as though I'm going to need to ask her if she ran through here on her way home that night. I definitely ought to have another talk with Miss Hayama. This is the staff room. Let's see. Shouldn't you be in class? Oh, you're the kid detective, aren't you? Let's ask about. It's tragic. We're all hoping for the best. Please catch the criminal as soon as you can. I'll try. I just wish everybody around here would stop calling me kid. Oh, sorry, Mr. Detective. That's right. I'm Mr. Do you know anything about the girl who stands in the back? Ah, the old rumor. Everybody's got their own take on it. I saw her once, though. So you saw her too. It was back when I was very young. I was alone one night, watching TV. Suddenly, I heard a voice call out to me from behind. As I turned around, I saw her. was my mother, infuriated that I hadn't done my homework. Oh, you cop-out. Scary stuff, huh? Ha 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 ha. I crack myself up sometimes. Oh, man. Ha 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 ha. You're a jerk. You think this is all a joke, don't you? What's up with Mr. Tazaki? He's been acting funny lately. Maybe he's paranoid about something. He should be around here somewhere. Huh? Ha 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 ha. Alright, you got me. I don't know where she's at. She should be somewhere on the school grounds, though. You say you need to speak with her. She should turn up sooner or later. Let's ask about the principal. Haven't seen him lately. I think he left for the day. He's gone? Darn. Have you met him yet? Only briefly. You won't find a more upstanding gentleman in the entire town. That's another reason why I don't trust him. What? You don't believe me? Honestly, I can't find enough good things to say about the man. Usually someone with pride has the best covers. He's always been a generous and kind principal. The students love him too. Personally, I always thought he looks like some sort of famous actor. He's truly a good person and a fine educator. Prince Urabi's got my utmost respect. See if she's around. Ah, here she is. Speak of the devil. Miss Hayama, the detective wanted to speak with you. Ah, it's such a pleasant surprise to see you here, detective. Yoko. Oh. Are you gonna play quiet with me? Ghost? They don't exist. Because the other teacher's here. Oh. She doesn't know anything about that. I misclicked. Have you gotten a chance to meet Principal Urabi yet? No. Yeah, well, I met him a little bit, but we didn't get a chance to talk. Someone here is nervous, and it isn't me. Let's try to get this guy out of the room. Yes, Mr. Detective? Is Mr. Hayama helping you out? I hope you'll find what you're looking for soon. Miss Hayama's the eyes and ears of the school. She knows everything that goes on here. Oh. Oh. That makes me think about something. Look, I really don't know what you think I can help you with. I think I get it. Miss Hayama must not like to talk when there are other people around. Maybe she'll follow me, where there's no one else around. There's no one here. I get the feeling Miss Hayama might be willing to talk to me out here, where nobody's around. Maybe she's in the vicinity. I'll go ask her to come out here. Hayama, why are we going all the way out here? So you'll speak to me. The wall. That's the wall Mr. Tazaki plastered. Yes. Mr. Tazaki claims he sealed it 15 years ago on the night of the Kaneda Murder. Really? Well, yes, I suppose that may have been the case. sound too sure about that.
Yoko seemed a bit odd the day she had the dispute with Mr. Tazaki. Do you think it could have something to do with her death? Let me give it to you from the top. That night, after I saw the girl in the back, I ran by here on my way home.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear, Miss Hayama.
I was running so fast, one of my shoes accidentally slipped off right around here. I was so frightened after what just happened. I didn't even stop to pick it up. I just kept on running. I came back the next day, looking for it. As I searched, I came across this place. I noticed the wall had been sealed. It was still crumbled the previous day. I suppose he must have repaired it that night.
But are you sure it hadn't been repaired yet when you ran by? Oh, looky-hoo. Someone's staring at us.
Yes, I'm sure. I ran by a little after 10. It was unrepaired. I'm telling you. I can remember everything about that night crystal clear.
So, Mr. Tazaki's alibi is correct. Mr. Tazaki claims he was repairing the wall from 9 p.m. until midnight that night. Did you see him anywhere as you ran by?
No, I don't recall seeing him anywhere.
And the wall?
It hadn't even been started on yet.
Hey, someone's watching us. Let's see. Who's there? Show yourself! Oh, it's Mr. Tazaki.
It's him.
Mr. Tazaki, stop! Where could he be?
Hey,
have any of you seen Mr. Tazaki?
Huh? Yeah, he ran by just a second ago.
I can't let him get away. Why are you running, punk? With that, Mr. Tazaki fled, right out from under Mr.'s nose. Despite hours of relentless searching, the eccentric janitor was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, Mr. finally headed back to the office with his head hung low. There, he found Ayumi waiting for him. Hey, Ayumi. How are you doing? There's something on her mind. What is it, Ayumi? You seem like there's something on your mind.
Mister, tell me something. Do you think Mr. Tazaki did it? If that's the case, then
Ayumi, I don't know where you heard that. All I have are theories so far.
But if that's the case...
But it isn't the case, Ayumi. Look, what would Yoko do at a time like this?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ayumi.
Seems like I upset her.
This is none of her concern.
Ayumi, can I get you some coffee? Coffee. Sweet nectar of the gods. It's alright, I'll put some on. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Here you go. I'll take that. I'll take that coffee. That smells good, as I smell my own coffee. By the way, Ayumi, about what you were saying before. What's going on? I'm feeling lightheaded. Oh, did she drug me? Ayumi, help! Reminds me of the scene from the Human Centipede. Rape drug.
I'm sorry, mister. Please forgive me. Why?
And so, Detective Mr. Ander of the Yusugi Detective Agency had come to open an investigation of a murder case involving one of the Yushimitsu High School students. When the course of events, Mr. stumbled onto an old ghost story known as The Tale of the Girl in the Bag. While investigating its origin, Mr. raced against time to uncover the assailant's motive and identity. Before long, it was concluded that Yoko was unfortunately a victim of foul play. The trial seemed to lead to Yoshimitsu High School. Janitor, Mr. Tazaki. He was by far the most suspicious character encountered. That's why I don't think he was the perpetrator. But before any conclusive evidence could be found, he fled, right out from under Mr. Nose. Pursuing after Mr. Tazaki, Mr. soon discovered the situation was far more volatile than he'd ever imagined.
I'm sorry, mister. Please forgive me.
Ayumi.
No. Ayumi.
Little brat fed me poison. I fell for it. She knows my weakness. I love coffee.
Where am I? Oh, the phone.
The altruist. The altruist, sorry.
Hello?
Let me guess, there's been a murder. Mr. Tazaki?
No one's there.
I think this would be a good time to save the game and call it a night. But I would like to thank you for joining me once again for another episode of Famicom Detective Part 2. This case is getting a lot more thicker. Make sure you have a good evening. Good night.